Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Mug, episode 146. Can you believe it? We've done this thing 146 times, if I even counted properly. But here we are again to do the huge on Tuesday, which is bizarre things like that, and talk about box office, new releases, and some cool stuff that's in the news, some hot topics, if you will. Man, boy, did the box office stun, I'll say, this weekend with a little movie called Final Destination, but we'll get to that and a whole bunch more. So grab a drink. What up, Sam? Grab a snack. Grab a smack. Don't smack nobody. It's Tuesday morning. We love over here. Grab a drink, grab a snack, because it's time for the morning mug. Let's go. Hey, my friends, welcome back to the Morning Mug. Now, let's chat. All right. What y'all drinking? Got me a little iced tea as usual, and it's the way to get started. It's my little caffeine. Man, y'all, how you doing? How's it going? How's your weekend? How's everybody's weekend? How's your Monday? All that good stuff. Started a new job yesterday, so the mornings could still be similar, and that we're going to keep these at around an hour because got to pop off, but maybe not as instantly as the last job. But yeah, that's how it is out here in LA when you're working in the whole casting industry. It's job to job to job, no stability whatsoever. So you got to love that. But let's get that banner going, Huck. Bob, could you slap up some morning mug for the there you go. That Bob, man, he's the best. Let's hit the little ticker, take it down. Let's go. Let's see who's hanging out. Who's hanging out in the old cafe today? Welcome to the cafe. Y'all, I got to thank you again, too. I mean, we've been doing this for a long time, and I got a nice, steady audience that keeps coming back to the Morning Mug, checking out all the goodness and a cup of Huck's Mojo, and I appreciate that a lot. It means a lot that you guys keep coming back on Tuesday morning. I mean, sometimes we make it a night show if things are wonky, and I got to take care of business in the morning, but I like doing the night shows, too. I'm trying to see if I can do both more often, but daughter's about to graduate, going to college. I think once she's actually in college, things will get a little bit more manageable around here, but it has just been just chaos. It doesn't like, oh yeah, just going to school. There's a lot that goes on near the end of graduation. You kind of forget when you were in school, like what it was like near graduation, but there's a lot and prepping for college and all that jazz, but it's all good. It's all good, y'all. Let's check it. Look at that. Movie Man's here. He's got his Mission Impossible avatar rocking and rolling. Huck, how you doing? Got your message. Cool, man. We are here. I am seeing Mission Impossible on Friday. Nice. 6:15. Dolby Atmos. Yo. All right. Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, I'm going to do Mission Impossible first for sure. Lilo and Stitch gets my money secondly. I still think Lilo and Stitch, because of the family aspect of it, it's going to have more people going to it, and I think it's a shorter movie so that you'll be able to have more screenings of it. I just think that just lines it up to make a little more dough. Let's just see. Lilo and Stitch 2025. Let's see how long of a movie that is. Yeah, it's only an hour and 48 minutes. That's it. That's good stuff for that movie. It's super short, so you're going to get more screenings of that per day than Mission Impossible, which I know clocks in at close to 3 hours. Let's take a look at that. Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. See where we sit with that. Okay, not quite 3. It's 2 hours and 49 minutes. That's close to kind of what the last Mission Impossible was. So there you go. I know it's only 11 minutes shy, but a lot of that, at least 5-6 minutes of that has to be credit. So you're talking like 2 hours, 45 minutes-ish. So that's all good. But I'm looking forward to it. Look, you guys know, if you check out my channel, I got a little video up. It's all the Tom Cruise movies in my collection. There's a lot of them. I think I definitely have more Tom Cruise titles in my collection than anybody else, whether it's a director, an actor, actress, anything. He tops the list. I know Harrison Ford's up there as well, but Tom, man, Tom's just got it cooking. He's got so many good movies, man. That guy has curated an amazing filmography for himself. I'm shocked that the guy doesn't have an Oscar yet with opportunities like Jerry Maguire, which I think he was hosed out of, Magnolia, which was a phenomenal supporting role. I thought that was the one. I thought, okay, it's an odd choice for him to play, but he plays it so good. He didn't get that one. Born on the 4th of July, that was his other nomination. So somewhere in there, I don't know. Inevitably, if it's just an honorary Oscar, Tom's got to get one of those in his hand. But I'd like to see him pick it up for, actually achieving the goal of getting it. But yeah, anyway, so Mission Impossible is coming out. I'm super excited. I love this franchise. I think on a whole, it delivers more bangers than any other franchise. Like, they're all really good. I know a lot of people said that the last one wasn't that great. It was good to me. It just had this sort of one little hook, little catch, if you will, that the villain was supposed to be somebody who's always been there, which felt a little disconnected. And it was pretty long for a part one, literally the same length, like 2 hours and 45 minutes. And it's like, oh, this is part one. So I think some of that sort of took a little of the gusto out of that movie. But look, this one's the one that finishes big. I hope it's great. I have nothing but, I don't even want to say high expectations because I don't want it to underperform, but I'm looking forward to its conclusion. Cheers, Mr. Cruise. Says, unfortunately, I will not be getting Kingdom of Heaven on 4K. I had enough money in the bank. Took about 15 hours. It's all right. It's all right. Look, it'll get there, but I'm still going to try to get it on eBay. Kelly is here. Good morning, Huck and friends. Can't wait to see Final Destination Bloodlines. Oh, we're going to talk about that. Oh, no spoilers, but we'll talk about it with spoiler free. Hopefully it comes out on physical media after September. Taking a hiatus. That's a good idea. Kelly, take a hiatus. I did that earlier in the year and a lot last year when I was out of a job for the literally entire last 4 months of the year. It was terrible. So yeah, I've been pretty, and we'll talk about, it's funny because a lot of people have been putting out videos about the woes of collecting and stuff. And, I've been sharing that on these morning shows, sporadically for quite some time, and what I like to do with collecting. So, if you guys, let me know in the comments. I'm considering. I talked to Mel. Mel just put up a great video. Go check out Mel at My Killer Podcast. Such a good channel. She's an awesome YouTuber. And she's talking about that. So we were talking backstage, if you will. And she was saying I should make mine as well, since I have some thoughts on that. So let me know. Is Mel right? Should I make a video about collecting and where my mental state is on that? And maybe it'll line up with yours, Flea market season is starting in Minnesota. All right. This week is a big weekend. More vendors. Oh, I call these vendors my dealer. Nice. Kelly, get out there. Man, I wish I still had my flea market. Or as they call them out here for whatever reason, swap meets. I had one right up the street every Sunday. Always got good deals, man. See, when you're on a budget and you're trying to save money, that's the way to go, man. I added to my collection. Well, no lie, I can't tell you how many titles I curated just by going through thrift stores and swap meets. Like, I would never have as many titles as I do had it not been for swap meets. I even went through my collection and pulled out a lot of those that I sort of may have grabbed. I'm like, what is this trash? Why did I grab that? Oh, because it was $2. And that's going in the, I don't think I'm ever going to watch this pile, or I saw them and I feel like it's a one and done. I'm not going to revisit it. So, hello, Van Gool. Greetings. Mr. Moody. How are you, Steve? Let's see, and the folks in the chat. I met Tony Todd years ago. Nice. I see. You saw my little Tony Todd up in the corner. Little RIP Tony Todd. One of his final appearances in Final Destination Bloodlines. And it's a good little part, It's a good little part. Jeff, my 52-week movie challenge, chum. And Mom, hello, Nikki. Good morning. Look at this, man. The cafe is getting packed, y'all. All right. Add some more tables and chairs in here. Let's go. Boom, boom. Everybody's getting their haze in now. See, this is what happens now. You come in, sit down. It's okay to smack that thumb sticking up, though. Yeah, it is, y'all. Look, I don't know where we're at, but look, 17 watching right now. Got 6 likes. At least that's what it says on my screen. If it's that for you, click it. It's all I need. Hisham is here. Says hello. How you doing? Eyes up here. Heck yeah. Let's go, man. Look, I'm pumped for that new Superman movie. I ain't gonna lie. Look, I get it. People, some of these keyboard cowards, I don't call them bandits, or warriors. They're not keyboard warriors are people who solve problems and help issues and help people like get through stuff. Those are the warriors. These are keyboard cowards, they just love to like dog and dump on stuff. They're dumping on Fantastic Four and they're dumping on Thunderbolts. Now they're going to dump on Superman. You know what? You guys just take your dump. Huckster ain't doing that. I'm not in it. I'm not part of your camp. It's not how we roll here, y'all. It's up, not down. It's like Superman. Eyes up here. Let's go. It's where we're headed, man. I'm good. Look, unless it gives me every movie I see has to give me a reason to like it or not like it. I've seen some stinkers like Hell of a Summer. Man, that was a hell of a bad time. But then it's all Bloodlines. I freaking love that movie. It was so much fun. I had a great time watching that movie. Not gonna lie, but we'll talk about that when we get to the back sheriffers. What's the back sheriffers? You got your coffee. Nice. Look at you little coffee drinkers out there. What's y'all's coffee? Brim. From a non-coffee. Brim. Maxwell House. What's y'all's coffee? Or is it just like Starbucks, or is it a Keurig? Are you Keurig people? Tell me your coffee likes. What? The fish is here. Morning, Huckster. The morning, Muggles. Fish. Morning, chum. Are you working today? Are you going to the theater? Are you ramping up for Mission Impossible and Lilo and Stitch? What is the fever pitch? What does your theater think it's going to have more admissions for, I guess? You think it's going to be Lilo and Stitch, or is it going to be Mission Impossible? I just hope it ends strong. How can it not? Tom is always gives you bang for your buck. Even if something maybe hits or misses for you, that's up. But when you look on the screen, though, he's doing his best to give you a ride of your life. Even in that last Mission Impossible, there was some amazing action set pieces. The train at the end is phenomenal. Although it did tell me that, because there was that train, and then Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny had a train, and then some other movie had a fight on top of a train. I said, look, I am done with trains. We don't ever need to see a fight on top of a train anymore. We've seen so many. There's just, everyone's got to duck and avoid the tunnel, or they're gonna get punched and slide down a couple of cars because the wind's gonna. We've seen it all. There's nothing you can do on top of the train. The reason I like Tom's is because he went inside the train, and then all that stuff started coming at him. I'm like, all right, here we go. Tom said, you know what? Yeah, I'll do a little on the top, but I'm kind of tired of that too. We're going to go inside the train and make that a little more scary, because stuff can fly at you and stuff. So yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go, Tom. Bango. Kyle's here. You got your Knight's Tale? 4K, nice. Wayne's World 2, nice. Prophecy and Kingpin, nice, man. Hoss, make pizza. Let's get it. Let's get a slice, Hoss. Huck. The join button for your channel only shows you look at your channel on desktop. You may want to clarify that so more people will join you. I looked for it. Wow, what does that even mean? Okay. The join button for your channel only shows you look at your channel on your desktop. I mean, that's pretty true, because I do so much work on the desktop. Like I edit all my stuff. I post from my desk. Like the only time ever, actually I do use my phone a lot, is when I'm posting all my shorts. So the movie reviews and all that stuff, it's done here. Although the editing is done on the desktop, I then airdrop it to my phone and drop it on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, all from my phone. But is that a thing? Is that a problem? You may want to clarify that some more. So That's interesting. I don't know why watching it on my phone would have more people join. Maybe I'm confused as to, maybe you know about an algorithm, Hoss, that I do not. So yeah, let me know why that's a thing. I would know why that's a thing. Adrian James is here. Greetings from across the pond. How are you, mate? A Knight's Tale is 41 on Amazon. Should I wait for a price drop? That depends. I mean, is it the Steelbook? Because all those things seem to, vamoose and then it's gone. Like I know Dave up top said he missed out on Kingdom of Heaven, right? Wait, is that the one? Yeah, Kingdom of Heaven. He missed out on that 4K. So yeah, I mean, it just depends on how important the title is to you. For me, Knight's Tale 41, I don't know. I mean, yeah, like I said, if you're a big enough fan, I mean, I'd snag it before it goes away. That's one of the things I'm going to talk about in the video about collecting and this very issue, Vangle, that you're having, which is, should you get it? And that's the problem that studios are giving us. It's like, you shouldn't have to worry about that. You should just be able to wait for a price drop, pick it up in another couple of weeks. Maybe it'll drop $5. Probably won't do a substantial like $10 drop or something like that. But now it feels like they make so little and they don't tell you the quantity. Is it like 2,000? Is it 10,000? Remember when they used to just put out tens of thousands of titles every time something new came out? You would never worry about something selling out. So nowadays, I have no idea how many nights. Is Knight's Tale like a big title that people are clamoring for? Probably not. So that probably means they made less. So, I mean, I hate to tell you to spend $41, but if you have $41 and you love that movie and you don't want it to sell out, I mean, you should probably jump on it. Fishing James. I'm the man. Oh, man, it's easy to keep coming back. The night shows are awesome. Yeah. The channel and happy console gamer and my comfort zones lately. Nice. Well, dude, welcome to your comfort zone. Cop a squat. As I've been called out for saying. Now I'm just not going to stop saying it. Everybody grab a chair, cop a squat. Let's go. Who was it that said, did Huck just say cop a squat? Yeah, I said, yes, I did. Such an old dude. All right, junior and senior year are crazy busy. Salute to you, Huck. Yes, thank you, sir. They are. I mean, look, and they're all chock full of like, she did theater this year too. So that literally, she did 3 shows, Grease, Rocky, and now the Crucible. And it rolled up like this weekend was the Crucible. She did the Crucible. And man, may I say, that is an intense piece. Like the other 2 were musicals. And yes, Rocky the musical, not Rocky Horror, but Rocky, which I didn't know was a musical, but it was pretty dang good. But then the Crucible is just a straight up drama, man. Oh, intense. And those kids killed it. Really, really good. So literally that was right up till Saturday. She graduates next week. So chock full, man. Always got my weekends full. Hey, Craig, what is good, man? Sue's been with the Steelbook crew. I saw that, man. She's out there shopping with the Steelbook crew. I wonder if they'll do that today. Are you asking? You know what I'm saying? I'm watching through all the Mission Impossible movies. Oh, dude, you are? I'm so jelly. I mean, I have to get ready for the movie challenge for the week. You do. I mean, you do. You know what I'm doing? It's totally lame, but look, again, I ain't got a lot of time. Started a new job. I'm dealing with like Brooke and the Knights. I just don't have the time. So I'm hitting up that. There's a YouTube thing from Paramount that says, catch up on Mission Impossible. And you just click it. It's like a live feed and it just keeps showing. Now the problem is it's just really cool scenes. It's not like a long video where they're weaving the plots together that lead up to this. Cause I have heard that this is kind of like not a greatest hits, but it sort of gives you like the big Easter egg of tying in or referencing or stuff to like a lot of the other Mission Impossibles, which to me really feels like I hate false conclusions. So I'd love it again if it makes $1 billion, whatever, you're gonna make another one, right? Probably. But if this is indeed the final reckoning, and Tom is kind of like, he doesn't want to say it outright because he wants you to go see it, or they don't want to put their foot in their mouth and make it a finale if they want to come back. But I do like that if he wrote this for that reason, that we have just wonderful conclusions for characters and story plots and all that good stuff, so that we can look at Mission Impossible and go, bam, all right, now the series is done. Here's that collection on my shelf. I love this collection. You can pull anyone off the shelf and they're good. I even like 2, y'all. People are like moan and complain about 2. 2's got its highlights, man. Let's see. Hey, yo, Adrian. Yo, everybody's getting some yo Adrians out there. Oh, you are. You've only seen 1 and 2. Dude, I love that, because that means you get to, that means, dude, you get to go through all the Mission Impossibles. Even if I'm sure the last movie you could watch without seeing, you probably need to see at least Dead Reckoning before Final Reckoning. Because they're all sort of standalone movies-ish, you know? But the last one, I think, is definitely going to connect to this one. But, dude, you got so many good Mission Impossible movies headed your way. So good. See, tomorrow I'm doing my ranking of all the Mission Impossible movies. I'm watching the final movie today. Oh, look at you guys. Look at you guys doing your homework. So jealous. Let's go, Corey. What's up, Mr. Wilk? What's good? Do you have I think I saw it pop up on my YouTube thing. You're doing a lunch special. Just call it your lunch special. On what, Friday? Let us know, man. Let us know. Send people over to you. Hit that notification button. Corey in the house. All right, you guys gotta let me know if there's any topics you want to talk about. Still need to see Magnolia and Eyes Wide Shut. Eyes Wide Shut. For some of Tom's work that's outside his typical roles, he has an interesting movie with the director of The Revenant coming that sounds different. Yeah, look, when Tom steps out of how big this box is, can't even see me. Let me take this down. How you doing, by the way? AMH 5389. But I loved Eyes Wide Shut. I remember seeing Eyes Wide Shut in the theater. And I know it was intense. It's got all that sexual stuff and all that jazz. But man, at the heart of it, it had some like meaty stuff to talk about. And I was so kind of blown away by it. Now, I'm not a huge Kubrick guy. Like, a lot of his stuff doesn't resonate for me, but I did finally watch, I think it was last year, was Dr. Strangelove. That one clicked, man. That was so funny. And I remember trying to watch that when I was younger. It's all about mindset. As I get older, I have way more patience and tolerance for wanting to see things that are supposed to be good. Like, I even gave Clockwork Orange a shot. That's a one and done. Fine. I get it. If you love it, it's just the subject matter. I just don't need to see that movie again. However, that said, if you look at my Letterboxd, I think I gave it 3 or 3.5 stars because I get it. I'm rating it for the movie, not necessarily my overall absorption of how I feel, which I still voice in the review, I think. So I can rate the movie high, but never want to see it again. So that's most of his things. 2001, I've given 3 shots. Look, there's on the 52-week movie challenge, there's a week coming up very shortly after Tom's thing, which is give another movie a second chance. And a lot of people said, "Oh, you gotta do 2001 because you don't like that movie." I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I've given that movie 3 shots and it hasn't clicked. And I feel like it's just going to be the same thing because I've seen it enough throughout life to know it's just not. I get it. Looks great. Probably give it 3 stars. I can't give anything 5 stars that I can't sit through. I'll tell you that right now. But, yeah, I don't think so. So, yeah. All right, let's move on. I think I was going somewhere and I lost my train of thought. Hey, our eyes have been open to the collecting habits of recent. We've learned to cope with FOMO. Dude, you and me both. Yeah, I don't have it, man. I've, look, I missed out on I think we talked about this last week. Missed out on Daylight and missed out on Tombstone and missed out on, but I'm cool. I'm fine. And look, I'm going to be on vacation when Lethal Weapon comes out. Part of me wants to pre-order it, but then that means the mail has to hold on to it. Or if we have someone house it, they have to grab my mail and remember to look in the tub where most of my stuff goes. So it doesn't just sit out there in the heat and someone, "Oh, it's in here, Oxnado," and then takes, I don't know. So I feel like waiting And because that's just a normal studio release, the 4K. I don't care about the Steelbook. I think that looks dorky. But I kind of want to wait until I get back and then order it. And then I'm like, sold out. And I'm like, all right, missed another one. But yeah, man. Amen, brother. Captain America 4 Blu-ray was released in the UK yesterday. Nice. Get that thing. Fish. I personally would love to see some videos highlighting your favorites. Top comfort food. Oh, that's cool. Movies that were challenging but rewarding. I like that. You know, it's cool. Thank you for saying that, Oscar. Because I used to do a lot of top 10s when I first started. I did, top 10s all the time. And I actually, where's my book? I'm like so disorganized. I usually have my book like literally right near my right hand. I just reach on here. It's not there. But I have a whole list of things I've been wanting to do this year. But again, because of just time and family and stuff like that, I'm lucky to get the things out that I do. But I will be definitely getting back to my top 10s and things like that. I sort of dig the comfort food movies. Definitely got a couple of those. So I'll save that, Mr. McPizza, and see what yours are as well. Huck, did you see what movie I watched for I think so. I did like some. Which one? Well, which 52-week challenge did you do? Did you do this one right now? Right here? Or was it from last week? Because I know you were going to watch Crazy Rich Asians, which is one I saw. And may I say, y'all, Crazy Rich Asians is a bomb diggity movie. I know it fits into the rom-com category, but boy, is it a good rom-com flick. Hang on, is this thing a little is in Hollywood? This is what we call a headroom. There you go. Can't have your head like this low. Hey, how's it going? You ever see some people and they're just doing their thing, and the head's way down here, and the whole time I'm just like, dude, either sit up and put your camera up. Ugh. But yeah, it's because I come from Harley Weird, and we learn about framing and composition. So yeah, was it that one? And look, you should just put it in here, Dave. Just say, hey, how'd you like that? I watched blah 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 for two. Now I'm just guessing. I don't know. So that one. Speaking about Mission Impossible, that was like watching Mission Impossible on the big screen. So good. It was great, man. Little Brian De Palma film, Tom Cruise, the mask on and everything. John Voight, Emilio Estevez, a very short-lived moment. Done. Oh, well. I don't think we'll be seeing Emilio in this one, right? Somehow he survived, got the thing in his face still. But yeah, it was amazing. I was a fan instantly. I was like, damn, that was a good movie. And then of course when they kept the series going, it's good. Y'all go check out my video, all the Tom Cruise movies in my collection. There's a lot, man. It's a lot. Go check it out. I'll do a video on collecting movies and other things like Star Trek. You can do a video where you spend your money on besides movies. That is true. That is true. On like collectibles and stuff like that. I do occasionally I'll do like a toy collecting video. I do have some down here. I've literally had it for a couple months and I have not made the video. So maybe I'll do that one. But I mean, that is why I call this the Pop Culture Cafe. I did that on purpose because I didn't want it to just be about movies, even though that's a huge part of this channel. Yeah, and look, I get it. People love when you go out and spend money, but I can't keep up with that. I don't want to keep up with that. It's like oh boy, look, I'm just going out spending money. Like, okay, cool. But no, especially, yeah. Yeah. I mean, a lot of other people do like Sue and the Steelbook crew. They do great. They do great when they get out there and they do their thing. And they're able to do that every single week. I can't do that every week. Plus, there's like often not stuff I want day one, like ever anymore. Was there something I wish I would have gotten day one? Yeah, like I wish I would have gotten Panic Room. I like that movie. And if anybody has 2 copies of Panic Room, you want to send one to Huck, I'll hook you up, man. I'll pay what you paid. Did you hear the Superman movie tickets go on sale June 12th? I have not heard that, but I won't get mine that early because you never know. Like what, they go on June 12th, but how do you know, something's not going to come up the day you bought that ticket for? So I'll probably just wait the night before or something like that because I know it's going to be a popular movie. And I do want to make sure I get in there and see it. So yeah. They're drinking a scoop of C4 pre-workout. Nice. Look at that pre-workout. Hoss about to get his curls on. Let's go. I got my weights down there. I keep stubbing my toe on. I think the trailers are showing most of the movie. Lemon and water. Lemon and water? Wait. What's that for, Craig? Superman? Wait, which movie? Or just in general, trailers are showing too much of a movie? Because I would agree with that. I've actually... Also, too, I don't know how it's so early and so many people are already seeing Superman and they're like, oh, out of the theater reaction. And I'm like, dude, no. Like, I'm not watching any of those at all. Like, even if they say spoiler free, I don't want to hear one person's opinion about this movie before I get a chance to see it. I don't. Like, that's my thing. I'm glad that these people have seen it. I see their thumbnails. They're like, oh, some have a shock face. Some are like, like that. I'm like, I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear anybody's opinion before I go see that movie. You guys be just like me, man. Do what I do. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to all those. Yeah, you know, you see them on YouTube. Don't listen. Just because they got their little press passes or some reason they were able to see Superman. I don't know why or how they got to see it this early, but don't give them the time of day. So people already are. They're getting tens of thousands of views because people are interested, but I'm going to wait. Oh, you got the coffee is Colombian, add flavor, creamer to the... Oh, nice. What kind of creamer? Do you do French vanilla, hazelnut, regular creamer? What's your flavor jam? Superman. Okay. Yeah, I'm not, and I did watch, I think I said this last week, against my better wishes, I did watch the recent trailer, and I'm glad I did. It gave me a little bit more to like get excited about, but I'm done. If they put another one out, oh, God forbid, please do not put another one out. But like, everyone that's going to go see it is going to go see it. I don't think another trailer is going to turn people around or whatever. So yeah, but I can promise you, if there is a third trailer, I'm not. Mark my words right here. Put a timestamp on it. I'm not going to watch it because I don't want to see it. Unless somehow I'm accidentally in a theater about to watch a movie and it comes on. I guess I'm not going to get up and walk out of the theater like, nope. But so I kind of hope they don't play that in the theater. Maybe I'll just try to like do this. He's the one that has eluded me. Yeah, I've seen like Dolph and Schwarzenegger and Stallone, but I've yet to rub elbows with Tom Cruise. But if I did, I'd tell him I'm a fan, and then I'd show him my video of all my Tom Cruise movies. I'm like, I just love that Tom is a lover of movies. If you ever hear him talk, he's just like we are, except that he also gets to make extremely expensive, awesome movies. So take all of us who are just film lovers, and then we also have the ability to go out and make movies. So yeah, he is. I am. Dun, 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 dun. Peel my face off, and it's like Tom Cruise. That'd be pretty awesome. Tom Cruise did a train in the first mission. I know. That's what I'm saying. We're done with trains. Oh, and then there was a train. What was I watching? And there was a cool train sequence when I watched Police Story 3 with Jackie Chan and Michelle Yeoh. That was a bit different. And I say that because let's just say a helicopter that's chasing them has a ladder dangling, and the ladder gets caught up on the train, forcing the helicopter to crash on top of the train while they're still doing stunts. That is acceptable. And it's also not new. I mean, Police Story 3 was done in the 90s, so I'll give it some slack. But you're moving forward. Let's not do any more stuff on a train. But go watch that. Maybe it's on YouTube. Go watch that train sequence from Police Story 3. Oh. All right. Well, I mean, I have a Prime account. Is there just one fan screening, or is it a fan screening in certain cities? Because, I would apply for that ticket For sure, man. If you got a link on that, Dave, share that with me, and I'll see if it's something I can do. You drink both tea and coffee. So, Adrian, we are going your neck of the woods in a month, less than. And while we're in London, that's where we're going to go. My girls want to go. They want to go to an English tea in the afternoon. What are those like, man? Like, we just want to go find a place to sit down and do an English tea. I think that would be quite the gas to do whilst we're there. Oh, Laren, what's going on, man? You old diggity dog, you. Good to see you. Mr. McMullen. Laren, everybody's digging it. The join button doesn't on a mobile. I'm on the YouTube app on the iPhone, and that's how I mainly consume content. It doesn't show the button for your channel on here. Well, I mean, that's funky then. I guess if it does, is there a setting on that? I'll look into that. I say I'll look into that if I remember, to see if there's some sort of thing on the app that's different. But I do all my managing, on the computer. It should be the same. The fact that it's managed on a desktop but doesn't show up on the phone. But there are weird things that don't cross over like that. Pretty good. Cool question. Oh, pretty good. Let's see. All right, let's see. I can see other channels' join buttons. Oh, on my YouTube iPhone app. I can only see yours when I went to my computer to look at your channel, find out the Google. Oh, well, that's fascinating. Thanks, Hoss. I will look into it, by cracky. Why do you want to join? Let's see. Why that is, I don't know, but something you look into. Yep. See, just another thing, YouTube algorithm to push the man down. What up, Johnny? Speaking of cool kids, there's one right there. Cools to them all. What up, big dog? Let's see. Studios are literally trying to milk the consumers. Yep. Only release Blu-ray, then the 4K later, Steelbook only, then a standard. Yeah, it's just, we're going to get into all that. If I do a video, Jeff, it's just BS, man. Remember when they used to cater to us and like put things out with love and care, and the packaging was cool, or the choice of a movie that was put out or collection. Now it's just like mining the gold, while we can, until maybe physical media goes away. Let's just get them. Let's get them all. Get it for everything they can. Look. Boo hiss. All right, Johnny. Oh, we got to get to our first topic. It's 8:38. Holy hand grenade, y'all. I'm going to read this, and we got to get to some stuff. Huck, I don't know if you saw my message from last week. That Search Physical Media, he announced that the studios are going to be doing less slipcovers next year and more steelbooks. Boo! That's a terrible idea. I think that is 100% terrible idea. Don't dig that at all. No, sir. Because I think most people don't even know what the hell a steelbook is. Only collectors really care about steelbooks, All right. But let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Let's talk about the box office. Bam. Good job, bud. Good job, Bob. All right. Final Destination Bloodlines. Y'all, 51.6 milli for that bad boy. They were predicting in the 4s. That's actually an even higher opening. I believe that Sinners had 48 or something like that on its opening day. Now I think Sinners is going to have a lot more staying power. Look at this bad dog. What is it? 5-6 weeks in? Maybe not 6, but 5 weeks in, and we're still at number 3. Even Minecraft is out a week longer, and it's still in the top 5. I mean, but look at the staying power of The Accountant, y'all. I mean, that came out a week after those, and it's still in the top 5. That's beautiful. That is well-deserved. Ben Affleck and John Bernthal. Oh, man, The Accountant 2. Let's go, Accountant 3. That's a trilogy I get behind. It'd be a heck of a lot better than the Taken trilogy. Oh, man, it just did not work. Taken 1, though, still pretty dang good. Well, look at that. Final Destination, y'all. I saw it this weekend. Unbelievable. I like this franchise. It's fun. It's funny because it's all about that creative, like, how did they cheat death, and how is death going to come after them, and who is part of that path. And and this one, if you've seen the trailer, it's called Bloodline. So it's this woman who survives this tower that you see being eaten by the skull. It doesn't do that in the movie, but they're up in this restaurant tower where the initial, and it's the opening of the film. It's a spectacular opening. It's so good. And I'm just going to say, I'll never carry a penny with me ever again. Pennies, man. The presence that the penny has in this film is going to make you laugh. Like, that's all I'm going to tell you. Just a penny. I like even kind of see it on the poster right to the left. Like I'm pointing like it's over here. But if you can see the penny, it's on the left. Yeah, let's see if I can do can y'all see that if I put my cursor right there? I don't know, probably not. But anyway, there's a penny on that cover. So, and everybody, anyway, I won't tell you too much, but the girl has the premonition like everyone does and cheats death. And then death is coming after her. But because it involves so many people that were in this restaurant, death has taken some time to get to this family. And then because it's taken so much time, she's had offspring. And then they've had offspring. So thus the bloodlines. So now death has to work its way through the bloodlines to make things right. And oh my goodness, y'all. So there you go. That's a nice little, just an explanation of that film. I liked it. I love people. Some people like, I love the tagline, death runs in the family. It's got some fun kills, good stuff. I don't know. I liked it. It was exactly what I wanted it to be. I had an absolute good time. And drill. I ain't telling y'all nothing. You just got to go see it, man. It puts a smile on my face, these movies. All right. Thunderbolts still in the top 5 at number 2. Mm-hmm. Another 16.6. But y'all, that is, it's just kind of crawling. Like, let's see. Thunderbolts, let's see how it's doing in the big. It's only made $326 million. Like, people love the film. It's getting great word of mouth. People like it. But it's just not, people aren't returning to see it again and again. Like Sinners, I think, is getting a lot more repeat business. Like, people want to see that a second time. And it's got roughly in the same neighborhood. It's like 316 million for that, but that is just a genre thing. It hasn't done well overseas. It only made about 76 million overseas, whereas Thunderbolts, being a superhero movie, it's about equal. It's like 155 million in the States and 170 worldwide for a total of 326. So for the two movies being like polar opposite in themes, they're running about the same level, but Thunderbolts cost a lot more and it needed to make more to break free. But Minecraft, my Minecraft, so close. I don't think it's going to make it, y'all. To the $1 billion mark. It is sitting nicely at 929 mil. But I mean, and it is still in the top 5. But look, it's only making 5 million. And each week it's going to just be a little extra off. So it's not going to crawl 5 million every week to the point of $1 billion. Like, it needs to open up in a territory somewhere that it hasn't opened up in, which I don't think there are any, to give it a sudden resurgence and push to get to that 1 billion. But look, it almost made $1 billion. That's fantastic. Thumbs up, Minecraft people. You guys are great. But yeah, let's see. And they dropped really small. Like, the percentages of Sinners was 31% drop, 22% on Minecraft. I mean, that thing is still doing well. 28% on the account. So the biggest drop in the top 5 was the Thunderbolts. It dropped 48%. So, but Final Destination, by the way, 51.6 million is the highest in the entire franchise. So that is pretty cool. That bodes well. So if you get out and see it and you dig it like me, it probably means they'll be making more. All right, so let's go ahead and roll to what's coming out next week. And look, we're not messing around. We didn't do a whole bunch, but it's just, look, there's only 2. Mission Impossible and Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch. But I also wanted to put up here, just for some pedigree, that Ron is being re-released for its 40th anniversary in the theaters, in case you're a cinephile and you're not interested in any of these 2 blockbusters, but you want to see some awesome history. I haven't seen it yet either. I haven't. I got the Steelbook that was sent to me, so I'm going to watch that. I don't think I'll have time to see that and these 2 in the theater, if it even comes to me. The thing about those 40th anniversaries is, where are they going to go? Who's showing them? So Mission Impossible in that order. That one, then Lilo, and then if I have time, Ron. But then again, after that, we're going to be gearing up for going on our vacation. So it'll be very tough to see more movies after these two for me before I get back. So you guys will just have to see them for moi. All right, so let's see, what time is it? 8:45. Should I go to the next topic? All right, y'all let me know. I'll just come back to the chats real quick, and then I'll zoom in for the next thing. Is that right? Steelbooks sell more? Slipcovers are always, I don't know. I don't know about that. They sell more? I think they sell out because they make less. I don't know. Where are we seeing that info, pal? Everybody's getting all jazzed, man. Everybody's here. Tiana's here. Look at that. Hey, everybody. Tiana, darling, how are you? A pleasure as always. Adrienne, I kind of hope MI8 ties them all together. I think that's what it's supposed to do, Jeff. I think that's what its plan is, and I'm all for it, man. Just cap it out at 8. I don't need to see this become, the Fast and Furious, like just making up stuff to, And look, God bless Tom. He's in his 60s now. You wouldn't know it, but I think he's pushed himself to the limit for us in this series. And honestly, I want to see Tom get back and do like something else like The Firm or A Few Good Men, or even something silly like the Les Grossman is from WKRP. Les Grossman, right? I think is the character from Tropic Thunder. Everybody's been clamoring for him to do a movie, and that is that character. I don't know if that would work as a film, but I just want to see Tom now that he's given us all these adventures, and Top Gun Maverick, so great. Man, give us another one of those, like a Jerry Maguire, or, like that's what I want to see Tom do. But I do know that he's also like, while I can physically do these action adventures, let's do a couple more, then we can stop. I also don't want Tom to be in his 70s before he gives us another good drama that he could possibly get nominated for. So I hope he's got that. Eyes Wide Shut is one of my absolute favorites. Nice, Planet Mondo. I'm with you, bro. That theme song that plays during the ritual is one of the most haunting songs I've ever heard. Pure nightmare fuel. Yeah, dude, that was a great movie. I think maybe that's what I was getting at earlier and stopped. But when the movie was over, I just wanted to talk to somebody about this movie because my brain was just like, wow, so many like things to take away from this movie. And I was like, I was seeing the movie by myself, which I tend to do because, I just got to go to the movies, man. If people, I don't want to go see that. All right, I'm just going to go then. And I was like, I turned around. I was like, look, there's a bunch of people talking about the movie. And all I get over here was, oh, did you see Nicole Kidman naked? That was awesome. I'm like, that's your takeaway from this movie? Is just talk about Nicole Kidman being naked? Yeah, it's fine. She looked good. But still, that's not the topics that you walk away with. So I was like, nope, I'm not going to talk to those people. So yeah, I still don't think I've ever talked to anybody after seeing this movie. I need to rewatch it now too, so I can get all those great. Yeah, it's just a great movie. Tiana, happy belated birthday. I wished her birthday on her little thing. You got some good ones in your little birthday haul there, Tiana. Bueno. Happy birthday. Everybody tell her happy birthday. Happy birthday, Tiana. Yeah, girl. Happy birthday to you. Oh, is it technically today? Nice. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tiana. Happy birthday to you. Let's go, girl. Get it on, man. Make it a great day. Digging it. Look at that. Mr. Hubbard's here. You're the cardiologist. Dropped in to say, oh, well, I hope everything is okay, pal. Hope everything is okay. Holy crap. Noted. Come on, everyone. Hit that like button. Yeah, let's hit it. Look, y'all, it don't cost you nothing but this. Hit, click. Look at that. Barely nothing. Correct. I think Leave the Weapon Standard 4K is safe to wait. I hope so, because that's what I'm going to do. I don't need the Steelbook. I get it. The smiley face, because he does that to the target in the movie. Whatever. Such a dorky Steelbook. But I will wait. I'll wait for that 4K. And it's Warner Brothers. What I love about Warner Brothers is, unlike most of the studios, they tend to give us some deals and sales. And man, just waiting for that 3 for $33, scored up Godzilla -1, love that. I still want to snag the Wild Robot and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I want to grab those for a good deal, or maybe over there on Groove. They'll, even if they get them down to like the 12 or 13 that they sometimes do 4Ks at, I'll take that. So if y'all see it, let the huckster know. Like, I try to stay on top of it, but you know, you get busy, kids going to college, you miss stuff. So if you see that either of those two are on sale, hit me up, give me a holla. Bam! The normal slipcover of Lethal Weapon is already sold out on Amazon. Oh, really? I did see that. Actually. That's why I got nervous. So I hopped over to Target. I think I'll just have to buy it at Target. I don't want to lose it this time. I mean, that is one I don't want to FOMO on because I really like Lethal Weapon. So I may just go ahead and get that one because I got the red card. So I save 5% and I get free shipping. So it's even better than Amazon because I get free shipping. So it's a tie and I get 5% off. So it's a little bit cheaper. It's like 28 something or whatever the deal is. All right. I'll do it. I'll order it after the show. Nikki, everybody's gonna say hey to Nikki. Oh, don't you feel loved, girl? Johnny, Nikki, Dave. I'm just dropping names. Yeah, you have a membership now. I didn't know that. I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, Johnny's usually on that. Johnny's on that. I thought you were on that. You're talking about like the little $1.99 membership stuff like that. I thought I could have sworn you were on there like about 6 months ago. I think somebody bought, it might have been Caprice, maybe, getting, her thing was to buy memberships for people, and it all lasted for like, it just went to you guys. So I think you were there and Fish was there and Butch was there. And that's good for the 1 month, but then like you have to keep it going. So maybe you had a membership and didn't even know it. I don't know, right? I'm pretty sure your name was on there. I watched Crazy Rich Asians already, but this week I watched, How to Train Your Dragon. Very good. That's a good pick, man. Yes, this week is that. Let's go ahead and just hang on. Steve says, I watched Flow a couple days ago. Yeah. That movie had me stressing. I know, right? It's like the cat and everybody in the water. Oh, poor little cat. It's a good movie, though. I liked it. Do I think it should have beaten Wild Robot at the Oscars? No. It was good, but no. Wild Robot, man, I was standing up cheering. I gave that 5 stars. Flow's maybe 3.5, 4, I think. I gave it, but Wild Robot just, it tugged at everything. You feel, I don't know. But Flow is good. I don't want to take anything away from Flow. Saw the movie Border from 2018. Holy moly. Has anyone ever seen that movie? It's about a customs office who can smell emotions on people. Fear, guilt, rage. Really? Ooh, that sounds wicked. I have not seen that. Little birdie told me the Panic Room is supposed to be getting a stand. Oh. Yeah, girl. Well, you tell that bird, word up. I hope that's the case. All right, let's see. I can't wait for the new Mission Impossible movie. I hope it's I do too. Like, I love when people say that it is and that it is. I've still never watched the Superman movie. Well, Mr. Juggalo, I highly suggest you at least give Superman the movie a look. It's different. Like, in this day and age, people are like hyper fast and crazy and spectacles, but there is a verisimilitude, which is literally the word that Chris Reeve and director Richard Donner wanted to use, which is a realism, an honesty to that film, which is why when you watch the movie, like, some people are kind of goofy, like Ned Beatty as Otis is sort of an over-the-top goofball, and even Lois and Jamie. But man, there's something about Chris. He is completely grounded. Even when his Clark is being sort of bumbling and goofy, it's not over the top. He's very sincere. And man, it's just a beautiful movie. I love Superman, the movie. So I would suggest that one. Maybe later this year, there's a week coming up called a Superhero Week. You'd think I'd have been smart and put it on the Superman and Fantastic Four Thunderbolts slot, but I spaced out on doing that. So whoopsie. So maybe plug and play that one on that week. Maybe, if I may suggest. Everybody's losing their minds. Seriously, what? I love Smallville, though. Okay. So let's do this. Whilst we're thinking about it, let's talk about the 52-week movie challenge. Speaking of, because some of you love doing it. Here we go. So Kubo and the Two Strings is what I watched from my animated movie. I had not seen this film. Guy, my buddy from the caveman himself, sent that to me, and it was freaking amazing. So good. This is what I love about this challenge is sometimes I see a stinker like Cop Out, just nothing. And then I see something like Kubo and the Two Strings, and I'm just like, oh man, I love stop motion animation, man. It's just, I grew up with that whole Rankin Bass stuff with the Christmas stuff, and then you get amazing things like Corpse Bride and Nightmare Before Christmas, and then Pinocchio and Fantastic Mr. Fox. Just so many great animated movies I've watched because of this challenge, including the last two I just mentioned. And it was going to be between this and Secret Life of Pets, because that just looks super funny. And my daughter saw it years ago, like when it came out. And she said, oh, that was so funny, Dad, you got to see it. So I wanted to watch it because of her recommendation from years ago. I could not find it. It is now missing in my collection. I don't know. I looked under the S for Secret Life of Pets, right next to Secret Life of Walter Mitty. You'd think it'd be right there. Not there. Looked under P for Pets. Couldn't find it. So Kubo and the Two Strings. And I'm sort of glad that happened, because this movie is visually stunning. Story is cool. It's like poor little Kubo. I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't even want to say too much about the story. I'll just give you the side. The side story is he's got to find this suit of armor, little armor chest plate and a helmet, so he can fight this demon at the end and make things all good. That's a very terrible description, but I don't want to tell you the other plot point because it gets a little twisty there, and I don't want to lead anything in the description. Just know that there's this cool monkey and this beetle dude that helps him along the way, to get to his mission. And the voice talent, I mean, look at this. You got Charlize Theron, you got Matthew McConaughey up in the corner there. You see it's the sisters, of the boy's dad. She's one of the entities. They're twins, and they're coming after Kubo because, they got to just take Kubo out. Those ants are always trying to take you out. Voiced by Rooney Mara. There you go. Voiced by Rooney Mara. So, George Takei is in there, Cary Tagawa. Like the voice talents are impeccable. The visuals, it's by the people that did like Box Trolls and Coraline, Paranorman. So just visually captivating, nominated for an Oscar. I did try to find out what it lost to, because I'm like, how did this lose? And it turns out, oh, by the way, let me just drop it into the corner so you can see. There you go. How did it lose the Academy Award? It lost to Zootopia. And so I can't fault that, because Zootopia was also a fantastic movie. So there you go. But there it is, y'all. I saw Kubo and the Two Strings, gave it 4 stars on Letterboxd. It was stupendous. Loved it. Next week, of course, perfect timing for Mission Impossible. The final reckoning is watch a Tom Cruise movie. So if you don't go out and see that, that's what I did for myself, because I've seen all the Tom Cruise movies. This is the one I did intentionally so I could go out and see that movie. So there you go. That's what I saw, y'all. I know we got other stuff. So where are we at? Oh my God, we're at 9 o'clock already. Okay, man. We always have such a good time, y'all. Time just flies by. I was going to talk about same stuff I was going to talk about 2 weeks ago. Still never talked about it. But all right, let's just end it with you guys instead. I do love Smallville as well. So you love Smallville. He loves Smallville. I love Smallville. I thought that was such a terrific thing. Time for a Superman watch along. You right? I know it's a long watch though. Same year Smallville was so good. Time to get Corey on board. Has Corey never seen Smallville? I know you haven't seen. Like, come on. Has Corey never seen Smallville? Why? What do we got to get Corey on board for? All right. Does anyone have any idea? Oh crap! Here we go. Gee Willikers. Mr. Moody, I don't know. See me scratching my head and going, what's Sue gonna get? What's Sue gonna get? Hey! What's Sue gonna get? And these guys too. How the Silver Crew. Tell him, Sue.
What's Sue gonna get?
What's Sue gonna get? I don't know, but hey, what's Sue gonna get? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's to pop it up. Bob, if you will, thank you so much. We're going to go to the digital bits of this time and take a look at them. Let's see. We got a better layout. Let's go. Let's do this one. Shablam. Whoa. All right, y'all. A Knight's Tale, speaking of, coming out on Steelbook. Get it before it's gone. Don't let FOMO get you, though, yo. If you love the movie, though, I hate to say it, but lately, you got to kind of get them on opening day, especially these ding-dang Steelbooks. Oh, I have such a rant set up for these. I'm going to make a video, y'all. Now I'm all fired up. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody chime in saying, Huckster, make that video, but I think I'm just going to. You got Jason X, Jason Goes to Hell, 4K, all from Arrow. Got the Blaxploitation Classics Volume 1 with stuff like Kofi in there. So that's a sweet-looking box. You got Presents. Never heard of that one. Spooky. Oh, it's directed by Steven Soderbergh. Written by David Koepp. Interesting. It's a little ghost story there. Got you some Prophecy. Talia Shire. Look at that. Top billing. Talia Shire. Armand Arsante from the classic Judge Dredd. Let's see what else. We're just going to pop through. See, not a ton of stuff. This is a very thin week. I'm not even going to just rattle off a bunch of things because I don't think any of y'all are going to pick none of this up. Who's going to get The Amorous Adventures of Moll Flanders? Anybody? Anybody? I mean, Tim might because he loves old school stuff. Talk to Me on DVD. Was that already out when it came out before? Did they forget to release the DVD, or is this like a reissue? Who knows? Retribution by Liam Neeson. Live like a cop, die like a man. Well, gee willikers. I don't think I have to be a cop to die like a man. You got some Lego stuff. Knox Goes Away DVD. Tom with Michael Keaton. It's got Tom Cruise on the brain. What else? Rookie Blue, the complete series. Show I've never heard of. I heard of The Rookie with Nathan Fillion. Anything else fun? I got falling DVD. All right. Yeah, nothing. All right. So that's it. They have the Now You See Me Blu-ray. Again, aren't these out already? I like that it says Now You See Me Blu-ray, but that clearly looks like a DVD case, doesn't it? Sorry, I looked this way over here because that's my other monitor. I know they're over here for you. Maybe I should, hang on. Do I have a thing on the other side? I'll just do it like this. Hey, look. That's better. All right, so there they are. That's what's out there. What's soon the Steelbook crew going to get? Well, I mean, if you're going to go with the Steelbook crew, the only thing out there for Steelbooky goodness is A Knight's Tale. So you got to get that. But I know they all love horrors. So you got your two, Arrow releases. Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell. I think those top three are the three bangers that people are going to want to clamor for. So what about y'all? Anything? You know me? None of these are on my day one list. Nope. Nothing's calling my name. What else? I think we're going to have to wrap it up, y'all. So let's see. Before we say farewell and bid adieu, let's get back up there. Hang on. Got to find my button. There it is. What? Oh, look at that. Sorry, y'all. Where did it go? I know I clicked the thing. Sorry. I will find it here in a hot second. I may just have to sort of click on something and just jump in. I'm just going to do that. Sorry, guys. Eli, what's going on, bro? I'm just going to do a little scanning. I think this weekend, Thunderbolts and Minecraft are going to be pushed out of the top theaters. They'll be good. Yeah, I mean, with those two new movies coming in, for sure. Well, no, I don't know about Thunderbolts. I think Minecraft and The Accountant will be pushed out. Thunderbolts is still high enough to at least be number 5. So I think that'll stick around. I think you're going to lose Minecraft and you're going to lose The Accountant too. If we're going by the numbers, Mama Juggalo, Johnny, yeah, pick up Lilo and Stitch. Heck, bring the Rock back, Face Off. That's Lex. Unlike Black Adam, the Smashing Machine trailer shows he got range. Oh, I know. That looks good, right? The Smashing Machine with the Rock. Let's go with that. Lilu Dallas Multipass. I know. I keep saying Lilu. Sorry, Maybe I just want to see The Fifth Element. And Search Physical Media showed a chart of how much Steelbook sells. Oh, well, there you go. Wow. Thanks for that. That's a good little tidbit. Haha, I should do that. To Drew. Let's see. It's funny. What's up, Cinema Man? Let's see. It's funny how now everyone looks at what movies make to determine its success. I grew up in a time where we just watched a movie and enjoyed it. As long as we like the movies, it's all that matters. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Well, that's why, I mean, we do the numbers thing here just because it's a fun thing to do. But for me, it is just about going out and liking the movie. Like I saw Bloodlines. I liked it. I just sort of am happy that it makes money. As I get older too, I sort of like that sort of, when you're a kid, you don't care about numbers. I think as you get older, certainly being in this industry, I'm sort of fascinated by box office. Because I like that, you know, films that I enjoy are doing well so that they may do another one. But yeah, I mean, yeah, just we got to see them though. That's the key. A lot of people aren't going to the cinema to watch movies. So, and we got to do it that for things that aren't giant, big tentpole things like Sinners and even like Final Destination. It is a franchise, but I wouldn't say it's like a massive like Marvel or, you know, James Bond kind of thing. So it's nice that it did that well. None of the other movies in the franchise even did that well. So go check it out. Anyone 007 fan? Oh, right here, Mega Mike the Movie Man. You know. What's going on, bro? That's Mike, y'all. You know that dude. He's rad. Tom is going to make a Days of Thunder sequel. I heard he's working on that in Top Gun 3 because he wants to do more action for a while. I know. That's the rumors. And it's funny because we already have F1 coming. So I feel like we're going to get Top Gun on wheels with that movie. So I would just not like to see him do the Days of Thunder. I feel like someone beat him to the punch. Let's not go there. But you know, hey, it's Tom. I'll go see it. Yep. All right. Let's see. Happy birthday, T. Spy Who Loved Me, Casino Royale. You only have twice. Top 3 Bond movies. Those are good ones, man. Dude, I love Spy Who Loved Me. That's my favorite. And Roger Moore is the dude I watched growing up in the theater. So for me, I actually love that and For Your Eyes Only. A lot of people don't talk about For Your Eyes Only that much, but I love For Your Eyes Only. I think it's like a fun Bond movie, you know, good villain, great ski stunts in that one too. In fact, both of those, ironically, have the 2 great ski stunts. Spy Who Loved Me's got the great one with the parachute, and then Spy Who Loved Me just has a rad chase through this, you know, ski slope or ski lodge. License to Kill's growing on me too. Hated Dalton when I was a kid. Now it's beginning. See, that's what I'm saying. When you get older, you give things a little bit more of a shot. GoldenEye's a banger. Yeah, it is. Oh, I see what's coming. Ruh-roh, nice. Do you think movies selling out online is a good sign that people are... Yeah, I mean, it's a good sign. It's bad that you missed it, but it's good. And here he is. Hospic Pizza, welcome to the membership club. You and Johnny right here. Let's go. Look at that. Thanks, bud. Awesome. Appreciate it. That is a good thing. Look, man, I gave you good stuff. You get little emojis and stuff like that. It's a cheap membership. It's only like $2, something like that, just to hang out and do all this. And look, if you ever got any tips that you want, if you want to like, if you come up with like an idea, feel free to share it with me. I always like to hear what members have to say. Let's see. Oh, so I love GoldenEye. Yeah, GoldenEye was good. I'm in, baby. Love it. So did the button finally work, or did you jump over to your laptop? I'll still try to look into it. I'll have to start work immediately after this, and then I'll forget. But I'll try, man. Look at that, Johnny. Johnny, you got a club buddy to hang out with. We go clubbing, 3 of us. Look at that. Clubbing it. See y'all. Hey, when I go to join your membership, I don't even see the link for it in YouTube page. Really? That's weird. I mean, let's see. Don't they have it down here? I mean, I'm looking at my StreamYard, so I don't see it. Let's take a look. Let's take a gander. I don't know if I'm seeing what y'all see. I mean, it should be. Well, it says join. There's a join button. Like if you look right under the slogan, you know, episode 146, it says join. Like, and then when I hit join, it pops up the Express Cafe. It's $2.99. That's $3. Sorry, I was wrong. It's only $2.99 a month to get all this like morning mug goodness. And, you know, get your loyalty badge and get your thumbs up and the laugh emoji. And look, I could do more. I just didn't feel like doing the 10 and 20 and, you know, yeah, don't need all that jazz yet. I don't have enough time to do more videos. When, like I said, when I have more time, maybe when Brooke goes out and I can start doing like get back to doing multiple videos a week, then I can feel comfortable doing that. But I appreciate that, man. It really helps. It really helps keep this going, get new equipment and, you know, going out and getting stuff and doing reviews and all that jazz. So that's where that all goes. It's not forgotten or taken for granted. So I appreciate it. Like I said, when I do these things, anything I make on this channel, it helps me to go out and afford to do the movie membership a month, because that's like $26 a month to go out to movies. And I've been pretty consistent getting out almost every weekend, except again, because daughter, I missed the last 2, but I did do 2 movies the week before. And then I went out this weekend. So yeah, I try to do that. So it definitely goes into, doing things for the channel that cost money. So you guys are the best. Thank you so much. So yeah, also you even got the little membership badge right there next to your name, because you're just rad, bro. See, look at Johnny's got one too. See if y'all want that cool looking, looks like an S, right? S for a super member. That's all you got to do. It's supposed to be next to the subscribe button. Yeah. Well, yeah, for me, it was, I just on my page, maybe it's different because I'm the owner. So things are laid out differently. But for me, it's like, it says my name, Pop Culture Cafe, join, analytics, edit video. I know you guys don't see all that. So, but it's down there. I think, you know, if y'all see it. I mean, Hoss found it. Right, Hoss? Kubo and 2 Strings, my favorite. Oh, yeah. It was good, man. Oh, my gosh. I've gone way over time, y'all. I need to see Kubo. The Lycus other films. Yeah, I got to see all those, man. They're just so good. Hoss, a great movie in 4K, stunning. Yeah, all right. I got a rock here. Hey, I gave you him. Oh, there he is, Caveman. Yeah, I announced that earlier. I said, guy gave me this movie. And there it is. I finally got to see it. Caveman, you Caveman. Yeah, I gave you credit on that one, bro. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. I was like, hey, this is one that guy gave me. Finally got to watch it. That's what I love about, you know, you put these in your collection, you look for moments to, and that's what I was doing with this particular 52-week challenge. It's not just things I haven't seen, but also things that are on my shelf that I haven't seen, or even unwrapped. I mean, yours is unwrapped because it was a gift, but seeing it on my shelf and not having seen it, it's a double win, because I finally get to watch it in my collection and pull it off the shelf. So yeah, dude, thank you so much. It was so good. Yeah, man, guys sent me that as a noise, that and Ron and some other good stuff. We're a little late on the animation, but we're going with Zootopia. There it is. The one that beat Kubo and the 2 Strings at the Oscars. So I don't think you can go wrong. 19 with 20 likes. You guys know I can't hang it. I got to get the even, I say even fives, but you know, 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's go 20. I don't think we'll hit 25 before I say goodnight. Look at that, Marco. What is going on? Walk on 4K. What is walk or watch? What is that? What's that movie, Marco? I don't know that one. Let's say go to see Thunderbolts today. Cool, man. Craig, I hope you like it. I really enjoyed it. That was good. Took my daughter. She loved it. That was great. Don't forget to slash. Yeah. Yeah, man. That was final kill that thing. Like button. And sub to this awesome channel. Thank you, Eli. Consider becoming a member for some sweet perks. Yeah, you know, I'll try to jazz up those perks a little bit. Gagoy. It's Hoss McPizza. A great Bond taste. Feel free to reach out to me on Insta if you want to join a live stream. Yeah, he's got Mission Impossible and Bond thing coming up. Have a great day, Jeff. Thank you so much. What up, Michael? Good to see your face, bro. I know I'm about to sign off, but thank you so much. If you missed anything, go back and check out the replay, y'all. Those always help the channel as well. Leave comments, thumbs up, all that good stuff. I have a few James Bond movies. Yeah, I got them all, bro. I'm a nut. All right, cool. Sorry, just got to pop up from work. Hey, Mike, message you about Bond. Cool. Oh. All right, we're going to try to go fast. Highly recommend. All right, I need to watch that one. All right, y'all. Let's see. Fall Guys awesome. We're going to go fast. That'd be cool, dude. Stage favorite possible. Get ready. Oh, you're gonna watch Better Man in a few. I gotta see that. I gotta see the monkey singing, y'all. Headed out for Bloodlines. Let's go, cool kid. Let me know what you think, bro. Give me a Days of Thunder 2. All right, you're down? Let's go. All right, I'm in. Austin Powers movies. That's right. That's in my Tom Cruise thing because I also included movies where he did cameos. And not like somebody did a super deep cut and said, oh, Cuck, you forgot Young Guns. I'm like, that's not a cameo. That's like him. He's in full disguise. Doesn't even have a line. Gets shot coming out of the toilet. That's just Tom wanting to be like on the set. I'm talking about an actual cameo. Though I love the deep cut. Who was that? Was that somebody on here? No, I forget. No, I want to say Eli. Was that you? Oh, can't remember who wrote that, but I was very impressed that somebody dug deep for that one. Are you wondering why James Gunn picked Nicholas Hoult as new Lex Luthor and not Billy Zane? No. Why was Billy Zane like a consideration because he's bald now? I just think Nicholas Hoult is a little bit more hot. He's a hot ticket right now. Billy Zane is not. Send you a picture on Instagram. Nice. Huck, I gotta have you on for another watch along, man. Sweet. Let me know what we're gonna watch along if I have time. Because like I said, it's been super nuts here getting ready for graduation and then going on vacation. 23 likes now. Yeah, that means we got to get to 25. Craig, see, we've crested the 20. Now we got to go more. All right, let's wrap it up super quick, y'all. You have a wonderful day. Thank you. I think we're at the bottom. Fun as always, dude. Take it easy. And that is the end of the thing. Y'all, we've done it. We've achieved victory and had a glorious morning, as always. Again, couple of topics. We gotta do night show so we can go a little bit longer, but this is what I got time for right now, y'all. But it has been an absolute pleasure doing this for you this morning, talking about all the good stuff, so some box office news and some new releases, what Sue and the Steelbook Crew is gonna get and all that jazz, and some don't forget that 52-week movie challenge. All next up is a Tom Cruise movie. So either plug in Mission Impossible this weekend, or if you can't get out, just watch another one of his amazing movies in his incredible filmography. But that's going to do it for today, y'all. Thank you so much. And hey, Osh, welcome to the member crew, y'all. You and Johnny. Now, of course, pretend your name is on this upcoming slate. Till next time, catch you guys later. Cue the members, Bob. Thank you to all my Cafe members for their support. And if you'd like to be a Cafe member to help support the channel, please consider hitting that join button now. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming by and sharing your time with me. So until next time, be safe, be kind. We'll see you on the next one.